Our brand new SmackDown Women's Champion is here to address the WWE Universe after her shocking return and victory at Elimination Chamber.
So, I have a little bit of an announcement to make. I've been medically cleared! Surprise! You know, I thought I had closed the books on my WWE career. But being around here lately reignited a light I thought had gone out. As I got involved, coming back into WWE, first with my podcast, and then as a manager, I started to wonder, Edge, Lita got second acts? Why not Justine? The more I gave, the more I realized, you need me. You need me because you deserve to see me finally reap the rewards of the path I trailblazed, to fulfill the promises that I wasn't able to keep when my career got cut short. What the hell? I was wondering when you would show up. Figured you would, given how much you like to ride my coattails.
What are you talking about? Why didn't you tell me you were cleared? And why haven't you called me back?
Would you have paid attention if I had? After the way you laughed at me when I suggested we team up for the Money in the Bank tag team match? After you never thought to ask me how I was doing whenever I mentioned my doctor's appointments? I'm beginning to think I should have set up those lighting rigs to fall over on you instead.
You didn't.
Why wouldn't I? Because I'm an old, washed-up, past-her-prime legend? Girlie, you best not insult me, because I taught you everything you know. LJ. Too bad you don't have the goods to back it up. I was proud when you decided to wear your own gear for your debut and make your own mark. But it was probably then that I started to realize you don't have what it takes to push our family name forward in this business. That I'd have to do that myself.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about, LJ? You followed me around like a shadow your entire life, and you don't understand. When you decided not to use the chair in your main event match with Ava, did you think you could get ahead by following the rules? Cute. That's not how it works. I would never have made that mistake. Because I've always known exactly what I want. What I needed to do. In a world that was 5 times as hard and 7 times as brutal for me. I tried to help you. But even as your manager, you were just blindly following everything I told you to do. Seriously, child, think for yourself. You know the difference between you and me, LJ? I've never been content walking in someone else's path. And I never had the luxury. I've always had to make my own.
My head is spinning here. Justine's not only back, but she's put a target on her niece?
Justine's certainly drawn a line in the sand here tonight.
How do you even respond to a betrayal like that? From a member of your own family?
I think we're about to find out. And I have a feeling that whatever she has to say, it could have some big ramifications for the WWE Universe.
Shut up, Justine.
What did you say to me?
Shut up! It's always the same with you. I had it so hard. It was so difficult. Boo-hoo. I'm not here to revisit what happened 20 years ago. This is the problem with all you legends. So proud to rest on your laurels. You spend so much time bringing up your grievances, and you never think to put any of that energy into bringing up the superstars of tomorrow. Hell, maybe even making it better for them. You've told me how it felt to get your matches cut short back in 2003. Move on! Imagine what it feels like now rose up and wants to reminisce about the past. A past that I'm sure is better in memory than it was in reality. You got your win at Elimination Chamber, relying on the element of surprise. Hooray! Congrats! So proud. You want to really settle this? Face me for real. You and me for the SmackDown Women's Championship at WrestleMania. When the dust is settled, we'll see who has the title and who the WWE Universe really respects. Some has-been who can't move on, or the real future of WWE.
Did we just see a WrestleMania match being made?
I think we did, Saxton, and I've got to admit, it's not a matchup I thought we'd ever get on the grandest stage of them all. And I also don't think we've ever seen a statement that powerful from this superstar.
I agree, Corey, and she didn't just pick a fight with Justine. Intentionally or not, she picked a fight with all the WWE legends.
If that's the case, at least the WWE Universe gets to see that fight here today in the present.
Oh, calm down, Saxton.
What? I'm excited.
It's about time someone called out a WWE legend like that.
Didn't really think it would be you standing up to your aunt, though. I meant what I said out there.
And I meant what I said earlier. Liv feels the same way about these old-timers stealing our spotlight.
The WWE Universe wants to watch us, not them. Well, then maybe it's time to put our words into action and really give them something to watch. My Aunt Justine had a lot of time to talk last week. Good for her. Now, it's my turn. But I'm not just going to talk. I made no secret last week how I feel about WWE legends. It's time to move on from the past. We're the ones going out in the ring each and every week, putting it all on the line in each and every match. Whether it's at a premium live event, on SmackDown, or a house show. We're the ones doing the work. And we think it's only fair that it should be our faces up there, not theirs.
What are they going to do?
She's holding the can of spray paint. What do you think, Saxton?
They're defacing WWE property.
And sending a message to the WWE legends.
It's controversial, but effective.
I guess.
Molly, Holly, and Lita are here on SmackDown.
They're here, and I don't think they took that message too kindly.
Liv Morgan into the side of the truck.
And Lita with the twist of fate onto the concrete.
Pretty big talk when it comes to the legends on this truck, but you've got no chance when it comes to taking on the real thing.
Straight to her niece's face. Looks like Justine and the other legends had a message of their own tonight.
And a strong one at that. They're not ready to step aside.
They are ready for a fight.
The following is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, accompanied by Bianca Belair, Aaron Winters, and Liv Morgan.
We're looking at some of the most intense competitors in all of WWE about to take part in one of the most anticipated matches ever.
A Hall of Famer and one of the trailblazers in the women's division.
And their opponents, first, accompanied by Justine from Forest Lake, Minnesota, Molly Holly.
A multiple-time women's champion and also held the hardcore title.
This is going to be good. Molly Holly about to beat some sense into the women's division. Here comes the Queen of Extreme.
And from Sanford, North Carolina, Lita.
You know, so many of today's top women's stars say they were inspired by Lita. The likes of Becky Lynch, Bayley, Liv Morgan.
Yeah, but Lita wants to be more than just an inspiration. Lita wants to remain a top WWE and prove she is still at the top of her game.
After a vicious backstage attack earlier tonight, two of today's brightest young stars are taking out Mega legends Lita and Molly Holly.
What a matchup, and what a responsibility to represent their respective generations.
Any one of these women could be the difference tonight, including the ones on the outside of the ring.
Nice neck breaker.
She's enduring some damage.
DDT.
Landed. Uh-oh.
What a hurricanrana. It takes a certain level of athleticism to pull that off. He's on unsteady legs in the corner, needs to recover.
Every maneuver being returned with counter fire.
That was a hell of a maneuver there, guys.
That's a few times now she's taken a hit up in that region.
Powerful contact by Liv Morgan. And a drop kick in the corner.
Perfectly executed.
Morgan showcasing her strength.
Holly has to gather the energy to turn the tables.
A sit-out mat slam. Strike from the cheap seats.
Wait, what's Justine doing? She's heading towards Bianca.
Bianca's not waiting to find out. She's putting the WWE legend in her place.
Not if the official has anything to say about it. Bianca's out of here.
Come on. Bianca was just defending herself.
Not so fast. They're both getting ejected.
The referee probably saw what happened, doesn't want the ring to end up spray painted. This match is back on.
Oh, boom. Tagging her partner in. And she is sustaining a real focus above the shoulders.
Attacks in that area could leave her apart.
Oh, now she's looking to apply the pressure with this submission maneuver.
And she gets to the ropes.
That's why always knowing where you are inside the ring is so important.
Set up in the corner of the ring.
And the Bulldog.
Nice backbreaker.
Striking with the knee drop.
So precise. Molly Holly is having problems here.
Yeah, Holly needs to plot a way to get back into this.
Are we about to see it?
Down with the cover. That could be curtains for Molly.
Oh, shoulders down. And that'll do it. It's finally over.
Here are your winners, Aaron Winters and Liv Morgan.
Tag team chemistry in full effect with these two superstars.
Perfect chemistry between these women. I see many more wins in the future for this pairing.
The following contest is a six-woman tag team match. On the way to the ring, Aaron Winters, Liv Morgan, and Bianca Belair.
Gentlemen, this has all the makings of an all-time classic match, and I fully expect it to deliver on that promise. Here comes the Queen of Extreme.
And their opponents, first, from Sanford, North Carolina, Lita.
Hey, here's a Hall of Famer with plenty of attitude. The controversial, the rebellious, the breathtaking Lita.
All those attributes are what have made Lita a true legend.
A Hall of Famer and one of the trailblazers in the women's division.
And from Forest Lake, Minnesota, Molly Holly.
A multiple-time women's champion and also held the hardcore title.
Oh, this is going to be good. Molly Holly about to beat some sense into the women's division.
It's the living legend and Hall of Famer, Justine.
And the SmackDown Women's Champion, Justine.
The hair might not be as big, but the reputation still is.
We're watching a bona fide legend enter the ring. Pinch me, Corey.
I absolutely will not, Saxton. Justine's looking to prove that for her, time's moving backwards and her opponent's time is up.
Three-on-three matches just don't get much better than this, folks.
This mix of superstars and legends have been mixing it up for weeks. And tonight, they'll all get their chance to have the last word.
Whatever happens, it won't be the last word for Justine and her increasingly confident niece, with WrestleMania getting closer and closer.
Kick right to the ribs. And there's more to come.
Brain Buster.
Any one of these attacks could cause irreparable damage, but I don't think you can come back from this many.
And she's stunned in the corner.
Vicious shoulder tackle in the corner.
Oh, a knee. Lights out. Made her pay for her mistake.
Lita revving this crowd up, trying to get them behind her. Oh, what a DDT.
Lita is really falling behind.
Yeah, Lita.
That might be enough to beat the Legends.
What is Molly doing? No one's even around her.
It's clear what she's doing. I don't know if you can teach an old dog new tricks, but sometimes you don't need to. The old tricks work just fine.
DDT out of the chair.
Perfectly choreographed deception from the WWE Legends, and the referee didn't see any of it.
And it's over. They've still got it.
These three women were never shy about cheating to win, and that's clearly not changed. It's certainly paid off here tonight.
I think what you meant to say was smartly using every resource at their disposal to win, Cole. Experience pays off. That's what we saw tonight.
If you say so.
Playing fair and trying to just beat them obviously isn't working.
Though I guess starting with that production truck stunt wasn't really fair, if we're being honest.
Whose side are you on?
Sorry.
Listen, at the end of the day, this is my fight. I appreciate everything you've done, but I've got to take on Justine alone.
What do you have in mind?
I've already got my match at WrestleMania, but winning there is not enough at this point. I'm gonna hit Justine where it hurts the most.
Of course, it's obvious to anyone with a brain that my niece's efforts to undermine me, to undermine my legacy, are really the attempts of a weak, scared little girl.
I just want to talk.
Seems that we have an unexpected guest today. You may know her from her recent humbling loss to me at Elimination Chamber. My niece, or as she always asked to be called growing up, Little Justine. So, LJ, I've got to ask, how does it feel to be nurtured by the best in the business and still be such a letdown?
You know, you were the best in the business, Aunt Justine.
I'm sure you didn't make the trip here to tell me what I already know.
But isn't that what you said you want? For someone to give you your due? See, after the initial shock of seeing you at Elimination Chamber, I've had some more time to think. And you're right. You were never given proper credit for what you did and what you accomplished.
So you did join me to make my own point.
What's that you said on SmackDown? About having to survive a world 5 times as hard and 7 times as brutal? In the moment, I think I would have said you were making excuses. But now I know you're exactly right. You did work harder to get less. You should have been the main event week after week when you were in WWE. Sure, they threw praise on your name after you retired when management decided they needed to add another woman to the Hall of Fame. Or now when they want to get a Legends ratings bump. Fans buy into that nostalgia but forget what it was really like for you. How they treated you when you were on the roster.
What do you know about it? You don't understand.
But that's just it. I do understand. You've been teaching me since my first day in WWE. And you know what I finally really get? Everything that you've complained about, that you're mad at, for all that you blame management or other things beyond your control. It's always been me who's been your real target. Because I'll never know the limitations that you did. I will get to push myself in ways you never could, have opportunities that you never would have been given, and see how far I can really go. And you? Justine, you're a legend. The best of her time. Maybe could have been the best of all time if you had a level playing field. But the fact that you'll never know when I will, that's what you'll never forgive me for. And that's what's going to allow me to replace your legacy with my own.
You ungrateful piece of...
You're a selfish, self-centered, only thinks for herself.
Because I'm the only one I could ever count on.
Looks like we have something in common then, because I certainly couldn't count on you.
You don't deserve your talent. It should have been me.
But it's not you, Justine. It's not you.
It'll be me at WrestleMania. I've still got it.
Sure, you've got what's left. Enjoy it while it lasts. But me? I'm just getting started.
You planning on stealing my title tonight?
Your title? Excuse me? Is the SmackDown Women's Championship yours?
Calm down, kid. I'm not talking about a championship. I'm talking about my honorific title, Mr. WrestleMania.
Wouldn't it be... You know what? Never mind. If you mean do I plan to have the match of the night, then yes. Justine won't know what hit her.
That's what I like to hear. And you should obviously always be focused on winning your match, especially tonight with everything that's on the line for you. But don't forget to have fun out there, too.
I'll try. I'm not sure my aunt's betrayal has been particularly fun for me, though.
I don't know, kid. Sometimes fun means beating the daylight out of a once trusted friend or family member. WWE superstars. We are just built different.
Thanks. I think.
I'm still not happy it's you and not me out there. But I do have a shared interest in seeing Justine lose the championship tonight. If she hadn't been in the dark pod, I would still be champion. So, good luck, I suppose.
How big-hearted of you.
I'm just benevolent like that, I guess. Besides, you helped me with Stephanie. You were the only person who told it to me straight when everyone else was conspiring against me. Hey, I was right back when you started and I said we could be friends after all.
Huh. I guess you were. You know, that's actually kind of sweet.
And hopefully, I'll get to rightfully reclaim the championship from my friend very soon. If you win, your days as champion are already numbered.
And there's the dewdrop I know.
Seen a lot of people go out on the grandest stage of them all, but this feels different.
Who are you rooting for, Tom?
Ah, LJ, don't ask me that. You know I love you both. I just want the two of you to sort this out.
Tom, her friends threw my friends into the side of a truck. Point taken.
Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that I know you can make it on your own. Even from your debut, you were confident and strong, wearing your own gear, rocking your own moves. But seeing you someday both move past this and work together, That would be something both the friend and the fan in me would like to see.
We'll see, Tom. We'll see.
Here she is, making her WrestleMania debut.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Introducing the challenger from Pensacola, Florida, Aaron Winters.
To basically grow up in WWE, then to appear at WrestleMania against your aunt who brought you in? You couldn't write a better story.
This isn't just a match, it's a therapy session with suplexes, submissions, and strikes. This is a woman ready to do some damage.
Justine is back on the grandest stage of them all.
And introducing the champion, Justine!
This certainly isn't the first time she's been on the big stage, but for Justine, this WrestleMania will be like no other as she squares off against her own niece.
You might worry that Justine might hold back at some point as maternal or protective instincts or whatever take over, but I'm fairly confident she doesn't have any of those, so this is going to be fun.
Anticipation building to see who will leave tonight as SmackDown Women's Champion. It doesn't get any bigger than the grandest stage of them all, and it doesn't get any more pulse-pounding than a battle between beloved relatives turned bitter rivals fighting for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
The stakes couldn't be any higher, Michael. Not just for the two warriors in the ring, but for past and current generations of superstars watching to see who really holds the power in WWE.
You said it, Saxton. The past, present, and future of WWE are all colliding right here on the ultimate stage in sports entertainment, WrestleMania. Ooh, carefully measured knee strikes.
Still not done.
Again, yikes.
Put into the corner now. Shoulder tackle after shoulder tackle. Oh, a knee. Lights out. Momentum now on her side.
Maintain the aggression.
A knee right to the face.
That knee is a lethal weapon.
Coming back in the ring.
From the top. Senton. Kick right to the ribs.
Uh-oh. Oh, she fights Justine back.
Oh, right to the spine with the knee.
That was vicious.
The effects of this match are showing on the champ.
Way too taken to the air and completely wiping out.
The arm absorbing the damage.
Strong kick. My goodness.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
Nice backbreaker. Lands the knee drop. Justine in a very vulnerable position here. Justine's tied up here.
The color never ceases to amaze me. Gonna see a new champ. She's not done yet, but you have to believe that she's still in all sorts of trouble here.
Confidence must be waning as she hits the opposition hard, but still can't get the fall. Right in the mouth, relentless. Right in the face.
My God.
She's struggling to defend herself.
She was pushed into a bad spot for sure.
And the brunt of these attacks are focused above the shoulder.
It's a very effective and vulnerable spot to target.
Right to the back of the neck.
She's pushed into the corner. Saw that one coming.
Yeah, she's getting a determined focus again.
And these attacks up in the neck area have gone way too far.
Listen, someone needs to ring the bell before this situation worsens. Set it up. Nice neck breaker.
And now she's demonstrated her whole arsenal.
Yeah, she's proven difficult to grab a hold of.
Snap suplex.
Very nice. Hits to the core like that'll render you useless. Here we go again.
Catching a cover. The title might change hands. Cover.
Would you have thought it possible with the way the superstar debuted that she'd be standing tall with the SmackDown Women's Championship at WrestleMania?
I'd have called it possible, but unlikely, Cole.
What a match. And there's no question whose moment this is. Whatever and whoever may have defined this superstar in the past, she's now cemented her own legacy within WWE.
And it's a legacy that's just getting started. We could be seeing this image at WrestleMania for years to come.
Wait, what's happening?
I'm not sure.
Can Justine be trusted here?
I don't believe it.
It seems that even Justine's small heart grew 3 sizes today.
If these two can get over the differences after the rivalry they've had, then anyone can do it.
Look out!
What the hell? The new champion and her aunt were just ambushed from behind.
It may be the end of this rivalry, but this champion's story in WWE is just getting started.
Here are your winners, Aaron Winters and Justine.